G'day, have I got a story for you? Check the disclaimer. Season 1, episode 66. Salute. Previously. If this man, the mangler, hates my answers this much, why does he keep asking me questions? I hear that voice in my mind again.
Little sweetheart, I have your memories. They tried to steal them, but I kept them safe for you.
Steal memories? People can't do that, can they? Continues. Kept them safe. Safe doesn't exist. I know what the word means, and I know what others think safe is, but for me, safe doesn't exist. Nowhere is safe. No one is safe. Everywhere, no matter where I am, it's just another place to be hurt. Every adult, no matter who they are, they're just another person waiting their turn to hurt me. Safe doesn't exist. Now she's thinking of a memory of she and I organising a plan to keep my memories safe. Did that really happen? Do I really look like that? How old am I? While asking that question, I see a woman. Is this a memory? She's standing in front of a mirror looking at herself.
She will be 4 at the beginning of the new year, 1969. That means that she is 3 years old. 3 years old? How can she be 3 years old? She speaks like an adult, a well-educated adult. Why is she making these plans? Why isn't she playing with her toys? This all seems impossible, yet it happened. I know for sure she is real. And this little 3-year-old has a plan to save my children and I. My 3 children. Not 2. 3. I look at my reflection in the mirror and remember the photos of my little girl, my daughter. Gracie, I named her. That man, he gave her...
So, am I really this young? I don't feel like I am only 3 years old. Do I have a plan to save that woman and her 3 children? How? Why can't I remember? Have I already saved them? I have the same question as the woman. Why am I making plans? Why aren't I playing with toys? What exactly is this playing thing that I'm supposed to do? Have I had trouble trying to ascertain what playing is before? Were my memories really stolen? How were they stolen? How do I get them back? I hear that voice in my mind again.
Little sweetheart, I can give you your memories back. They tried to steal them from you, but couldn't because I kept them for you. They are in my mind. All you have to do is say the word restoration. You need to say it out loud, not just in your mind. It's the code word you chose. Look at my thoughts. I'm remembering it now.
I watch this person's thoughts. It seems like she is being truthful. I am still wondering about all this, but just saying a word seems okay, and it looks like I did choose it according to her memories. I decide to say it. Restoration. Oh, my mind. I hold my head. It feels so good. It's good. It's good. It feels so, enlightening. Oh, I know so many things that I didn't know a moment ago. But it seems like I've always known them. So many places I'm taken, and so many people who want access to me. I know that I usually only remember certain portions that go together. Like here I call this underground place Subterranean. There are other underground places used by different groups of people. The other main group, I call their underground places Subterrestrial. I call the land above the surface, above ground, and lithosphere. I call underwater places subaqueous, abyssal, and submerged. Wow, so many places, so many people. Oh, so many people who hurt me. I hear her in my mind again.
Little sweetheart, are you okay? There are so many awful things you could think about, but right now, thinking about this situation, this fake hospital, might be good.
Ambrielle, hi. I remember you. You're often with me.
Hi, little sweetheart. I'm glad you remember me.
She says.
Do you remember what happened last time you were here in this room? You were here after we stored your memories in me, so you may not remember.
Yes, I remember fake things here before. And you told me that the flower was fake. I still don't understand why anyone would make a fake flower. This one smells, wrong, as though someone sprayed it with fake fragrance. It has no song and no light at all.
Most people don't even notice those things,
she says.
They don't see their lights dim the moment they take them from the plant, and don't notice their dim lights slowly going out, along with their songs fading away and their fragrance failing.
I find this all just so sad. When I was in hospital on the surface, a real hospital, not a fake one like this, people, strangers, put flowers in my room. I already found it hard to breathe. That's why I was in the hospital. With the fragrance of dying flowers, it made it so much harder to breathe. I had to sit there in that bed, day after day, watching their lights slowly dim into nothingness, and hear their beautiful voices fade and become horrid, choking sounds. I had to watch them pass away and see the nurses remove them. They threw them in the bin as though they were rubbish. It was awful. They didn't even look to see if any seeds had formed.
Little sweetheart, do you remember Elif?
Ambrielle asks. The Elifs are from a different facility. They are treated worse than the Dollavs. Oh. Elif dressed as a nurse. I remember. We have a long conversation in our thoughts regarding what to do if he comes back with another Elif, or someone else he wants to hurt. We have a plan, but with no one else here to help, we're not sure we can do it. I talked to one of the bodyguards standing outside the door, Elvar, in his mind, but he doesn't hear me. I try the other one, Lars, but he doesn't hear me either. I slide off the hospital bed and walk out the door. I remember that this got Elvar's attention last time. The mangler seems to be gone. As Elvar guides me back into the room, the same as he did last time, I say to him out loud, "Elvar, I need your help." Elvar looks down at me. I can't tell if he is happy or sad. He has such an unusual face. While I have his attention, I quickly ask him if he will help and what I expect him to do. But, I used too many words for him. He doesn't understand. I say now, you help nurse into air circle. You move floor rug. I show him a picture in his mind, but he doesn't see. I say again, I say now, you help nurse into air circle. You move rug. You move rug. You understand? I quickly look down the hallway. The mangler is nowhere in sight, so I go to the little table and use the paper and pencil to show him. I've not really drawn a picture before. It is crude, but I think he understands. He stands back outside next to the door. I tear up the paper and sit and draw a few more terrible drawings, far worse than I've seen other children draw. Where was I when I saw children drawing? Anyway, I tear them up too and put them in the bin with the one I drew for Elvar. I don't think the mangler will be bothered trying to see what I drew. Here he comes. I can hear his thoughts. He has a woman with him. Oh, her mind. As he pulls her into the room by her arm, I look up and say, "Lola?" Oh, it's not Lola, but she looks very similar. I was expecting an Elif, but he has brought a Lala, as he calls them. This woman resembles Lola, Fenella and Nuala, but she is obviously not them. She is not dressed as a nurse. I hope Elvar will still help her. The mangler lets go her arm and she falls on the floor. I quickly go over to her, but her thoughts... Oh, his thoughts. He gave her a needle so she would die here, so I would see her die. He wants me to think that it's Lola. Why would I think that? He shoves my ear to her chest and says,
"Do you hear her heartbeat?"
I say to him, "Only people who are alive have a heartbeat." While he grabs the stethoscope and listens, I contact Cassandra in her thoughts, letting her know that a patient who has passed from a given to her might arrive very soon. I see Bert immediately race to the elevators while the three women get the bed on wheels and equipment ready. Mangler is walking down the hall screaming expletives. Okay, now is the time. The portal is on the mat, and I am having trouble pushing her through. I say, "Now!" to Elvar, and he comes in and immediately picks her up and puts her in the portal. Wow, he did understand. I pull the mat and the portal dissipates. I'm glad the mat was thick enough. I'm surprised that I could pull it by myself. He looks at me and says, "I help?" So he can speak. I can see in his thoughts that he expects me to salute him and say, "Well done." So that's precisely what I do. I also say, "Thank you, Elvar." He seems pleased. I check Cassandra's thoughts and see that she got her heart started, but machines are keeping her alive. Cassandra needs to know that was given to her. I immediately go into the Mangler's mind and look for the memory of the needle and the vial when he withdrew the... I show Cassandra a picture of it in her mind, and she rushes off to get what she needs. She is hoping it will be given in time to save her. If not, she thinks that the woman will not last the night. I just realised that Ambrielle went with her. My mind connection to Ambrielle makes her able to partially make use of my mind ability, and Ambrielle's emotional connection to me makes me able to better feel what others are feeling. The Mangler's almost back. What will he think when he sees the woman is gone? Oh, he's hoping the clean-up crew has taken her body. Good. Now he's hoping they haven't, because he wants to berate them loudly in front of as many people as he can for not doing their job correctly. Oh, so now he's thinking that he will, actually, I don't want to even think about that. He has another woman with him, another Elif. Her mind seems so much more coherent than the last Elif he brought to this room. The Mangler walks in with Elif and asks,
"Do you remember your nurse?"
I answer, "Of course not. I don't have a nurse."
"Do you remember this nurse?"
He asks impatiently. I answer, "Of course not. How could I remember someone I have never met?" He seems happier with this answer, so I continue. "Are you aware she is an Elif? She is not a nurse at all. Shouldn't she be in the other facility? You know, the one you took over after you secreted the man in charge, your rival." Oh dear. He's just standing there staring at me. His loud thoughts are intrusive. I don't want to hear his thoughts, so I connect to Cassandra's thoughts. Oh, she's alive. The woman is alive, sitting up and listening while Cassandra, Dot, Flo and Bert all sit around her bed. They're all telling her how valuable she is and how they would all like to be her friends. They have done this for, I suppose they are called copies, many times. They offer them friendship, purpose, and treat them like human beings instead of rubbish. Most of them are living normal, good lives on the surface now. They choose where they would like to live, and we try to make sure they are far enough apart from each other that the surface people won't be suspicious, seeing double and triple of the same person. Occasionally, 2 or 3 of them go together as identical twins or triplets. We have found that when they begin to live their lives on the surface, they often change a bit and are no longer identical. They are often different weights, some are very athletic and some are not, and they develop their own likes and dislikes, often the same as each other but occasionally very different. If they ever met each other, they would likely have the same face, but everything else would be at least a little bit different. Some even grow taller.
"Are you even listening to me?"
The Mangler screams in my face. "Would you listen to someone who screams in your face?" I ask him. "You could have said excuse me and asked your question again." The Mangler groans again while walking out of the room. This is very odd behaviour for him. He would normally hurt me, hurt Elif, hurt everyone. I can hear his loud thoughts. He's trying to make sure I bond with him this time. So he's trying to be, I suppose he's thinking of it as nice. He's not very good at it. I think he needs more practice. While he's out of the room, Elif asks me, "Are you the portal girl I've heard of?" I tell her that I suppose people might call me that. I can see she is hoping to escape. I let Cassandra know, and as soon as the elevator is at their floor in their hospital, I show Elif how it is done, as she asked. With her hand just above my stomach, she can feel the portal form. I project it a few feet away on the mat again. I let her feel the destination portal form, and when I have projected it out, she hugs me. I don't really like hugs. Actually, I would prefer it if people didn't touch me at all, but I can see she needs it, so I hug her back. Just before she steps in, she turns and says, "You've saved me. Thank you." Elif is gone, and I once again pull the rug to dissipate the portal, thinking that if this rug wasn't this thick, it wouldn't work. I look up to see Elvar watching. I can see that he likes me. I like him too. I watch for the Mangala's return. I can see part way down the hall from here, and I don't want to check his thoughts. I'd much rather check Cassandra's. Elif is sitting with the other rescued woman. They are chatting, and neither of them are glitching. It's amazing what friendship and support can do. Cassandra will watch them for a couple of weeks, and when she is sure they won't glitch at all, she will help them transition to surface life. They are already thinking about staying together and maybe living in the same house. I'm glad they are from two different batches and don't look alike. Both of them want children and know that children need homes when they are rescued from the facilities. They are even talking about a home with 4 bedrooms, a bedroom each, and a bedroom for 2 boys and another for 2 girls. I think I can arrange that with Stephanie. They both want a boy and a girl each, and they both plan to bring them all up together like brothers and sisters. Now they're discussing what would happen if one of them got married. Wow, these women have only known each other for about half an hour, and they have their lives all sorted out already. How do they even know what marriage is? Oh, Flo told the first woman all about it. No wonder neither of them are glitching at the moment. They have something to live for, and a friend in each other. The Mangala walks in the door and sees Elif is gone, and walks back down the hall screaming.
Who took Elif? I wasn't finished with her. Has she been processed yet? Who is responsible for this fiasco? Who took Elif? I want to know now.
Well, his screams are too far away to be heard now, but I still hear his loud thoughts.
How dare they take her without my permission? They are supposed to clean up after me. She wasn't dead yet. Maybe she died. Oh, maybe that girl killed her. The killing machine I've always wanted. She's always refused to kill. I click my fingers and she kills. She wouldn't even pick a flower because it would die. The mind purge. Maybe that made the difference. Of course it didn't. Why would it? I will make her my machine. She doesn't even listen to me. She will bond with me anyway. What if she doesn't bond with me? I wouldn't bond with me. I hate myself.
Oh dear. Well, I have never experienced this before. The Mangala hasn't hurt me in, I'm guessing over an hour. I am surprised that I have some time to myself. It looks like the Mangala will be taking quite a while before returning. Knowing that Cassandra is waiting and hoping to help more people today, I contact Delilah at Drogos facility. Today might be the time we've been waiting for, to make use of the spare MM that Delilah is responsible to keep in good working order. Yes. I contact Cassandra immediately, and she springs into action. Thank you so much for joining us with a cuppa. We appreciate your company.